Throughout all the shows I've ever watched, never in my life I want two characters to stop being completely ignorant with each other and just be comfortable together. What's up, guys, gals, and non binary pals? Today, I want to talk about the show with a gender bender cis male, his arranged fiancée who despises all the males of her age group who aren't dim with a doctor towards her elder sister, how it made me irritatingly, eternally exasperated with two people, how it made me wish they fully hated each other, only to realize, oh shoot, that was a bad thought. I'm talking about Ranma One Half. Shout out to Chibipai Kagene for introducing me to the show. For those who are just learning about Ranma One Half, originally from 1989, it got reanimated by MAPPA. Ranma One Half is a show about a martial arts student, Ranma, who is cursed with the transformation to turn into a girl and arranged to marry Akane, the youngest daughter of the dojo master, who is friends with Rama's dad, who turns into a panda. They live in the same house together. They go to the same school and get into bizarre shenanigans. Every episode tackles a weird scenario they've been put in or have apparently come back to them from the past. Now, before we get to the shipping, we gotta know the characters. Ranma Satome is the typical himbo who specializes in martial arts, but during his training with his father in China, they both fell into cursed water springs that whoever or whatever fell into a specific pool will be turned into whatever it died in. One of them being a girl, just a generic girl who drowned in it, and now Ranma turns into a girl whenever he gets wet with cold water and turns back with hot water. To my Dandadan otakus, Ranma coined the hot and cold water transformation gimmick. Gigi's evil eye condition is more broadly convenient. Moving on from that, Ranma's dad promises his friend slash former classmate to get Ranma to marry his daughter, Akane Tendo, another martial arts student. She despises all of the male in her age group while crushing on her doctor, who is crushing on her eldest sister. When she first met Ranma, she met the girl version of him. It wasn't until he got into a hot water bath and turned back into a guy. Then she went out to her backyard, picked up a stone the size of her to use it to crush the guy. Then, after learning about his condition, his sisters pushed her to be in lesbians with him. Yes, that is a Scott Pilgrim reference. The gender fluid dude didn't want to be in an arranged marriage just as much as the cis female, who I think may perhaps be hetero-flexible, but their fathers made up their minds, and so the two has to deal with it, all the while facing off whatever bizarre things thrown at them. The show is a big comedy, so it makes sense for the anime made in 1989 to add some incels and sexism. Just to save you from the TLDR, Ranma and Akane each had to witness the harassment of being a girl from a number of men and women they encounter. So far, they have been 4 females and 3 male antagonists. A couple of them are on and off again rivals, all the while keeping that part of Ranma being able to turn into a girl secret from the rest of the classmates. Back to the sexism, the first antagonist we meet is Tatewaki Kuno. He always carries a wooden sword because he specializes in kendo and believes Akane would fall in love with him if he beats her in combat. He doesn't know how to take no for an answer, even though Akane whoops his ass every single fight. So when he meets Ranma and learns that the two are engaged and living together, he changes his priorities and wishes to beat Ranma so he can take his position of fiance. The dude really can't quit when he locks in, but manages to get a scrape off of Ranma. And that's it. Frustrated, Ranma has to strike the dude's vital points to temporarily stun him. Upon first watching this, I genuinely thought he would learn his lesson. But no! He becomes a recurring character. He's always there when the story needs him. Again, this is a comedy show, like taking a liking to female Ranma as well. While Ranma keeping his secret, Tatewaki saws the female form and wants to take her hand like he would with Akane. He doesn't know that the guy he wants to beat is simultaneously his crush as well. Now, Ranma and Akane have to both kick Tadewaki to express their rejection towards him. If that wasn't enough, a new character came to fight, Ryoga Hibiki. He was Ranma's old classmate back in China. His main beef with him is that he stole the dude's lunch. Their school cafeteria is a battleground, so the staff had to throw food in their direction just to save their skins. To anyone who works in restaurants or cafes, it's basically every lunch rush or dinner rush in an exaggerated form. Now, when Ranma left, Ryoga wandered across East Asia to find him while apparently becoming dyslexic in directions. He was so bad in directions, I made a few skits with his character. Ryoga and Ranma had a very intense fight. It was so chaotic, especially when Akane butts in. She wanted help, but based from their behavior towards each other, Ranma pushes her away. He diminishes her worry towards him, resulting her to get upset at him for casting her away. Then immediately gets shocked from nearly dying to an incoming parasol and cutting her hair. As traumatizing as it looked, Rama went up to Akane and checked up on her. That's when he felt bad and regretted his words, allowing her to slap him thinking it would resolve things between them. It didn't, making Akane to ignore him. The silent treatment gets to Ranma, resulting him to reflect on his words. Made me go from, ah, why are they always together? To, damn it, now I'm shipping these two. Kinda like Danimada when he first experienced the chill side of Huskerdusk. But while Ranma was having some character development, Ryoga shows up and continues the fight. The dude is so petty, he just doesn't know when to quit. Until it started raining on them and got wet.
He fled, and conveniently,
Akane found a little black pig in her room and told Rama to take a bath with it because the little pig was completely cold and wet.
and Ranma was wet from the rain earlier.
But as soon as Rama dunked the pig into the hot bath, it turned into Ryoga. Turns out during his journey, he was caught up in a middle fight between a girl and a panda, i.e. Ranma and his dad, which led him to fall into the cursed waters, turning him into a little black pig. He was mistaken by an actual pig that Rama's dad found and boiled him alive. The boiling water turned him back, allowing him to escape with the trauma of being nearly turned into bacon. Now he became Akane's house pet. Personally, I can only compare this to Jellisto in Gokaiger episode 24. How they took a character and made them a domestic pet. It, it it's derogatory to me. Anyways, I thought the tension between Rama and Akane would linger for a couple more episodes, but no. Instead, we're right back to the status quo, where the two are bickering again. Honestly, I wish we would have explored more with the friction between Rama and Akane. Like what Momo Ayase and Ken Taka.
Don't you say that name!
Uh, I mean, like what Momo Ayase and Okurun has. Jesus Christ, criminals can break walls. Okay, I'm just going to skip to the final arc of season 1. So back during his time in China, in his female form, Ranma stumbles upon a Chinese Amazon tribe. They were having a ceremonial championship, I guess, and Ranma, being an outsider, beats the champion, who is named Shampoo, and she gives Ranma a kiss, which indicates that she swore revenge by death. which means she swore to kill female Ranma. And when she found the female Ranma, he switched to his male form to avoid her detection. But whenever Shampoo causes trouble, Ranma in his male form stopped her. And since he was a male outsider, Shampoo recognizes him and gives him a kiss, this time meaning that she has marked him to be his husband. However, when she learned Ranma is already engaged, she decides to take it up her own hands and memory wipe Akane's memories all about Ranma, hoping that would result in ending the engagement. But Ranma didn't like that, so he's very determined to bring Akane's memories of him back, and he would do anything to do so in any possible way, no matter the consequences he would face. But when all of that effort proved to be fruitless, Akane resists Ranma to stop. But Ranma, being ignorant as he is, refuses to give up, leading them to start verbally arguing and fighting, which then causes Akane to regain all of her memories back. This goes to show how much Ranma truly cares for Akane, despite not having a spine to just be nice to the girl he deeply likes. And as far as the development of Ranma and Nakane's relationship went in season 2, Ranma, whenever he gets too traumatized with cats, at his breaking point, he acts like a cat, resulting him in using a powerful martial arts technique called Cat Fist. Ranma completely acts like a cat, wrecking everything in his path. It's very destructive, and the only people who can put him in ease or bring him back to his normal self are his grandma and Akane. In his cat mindset, Ranma becomes more affectionate with Akane than when he is sober. The vulnerable side of him lets him express his true feelings, such as to affectionately kiss her, which is the cutest dynamic I've ever seen. Overall, I think Ranma x Akane is cute. We share some blooming moments together. If you enjoyed my talk, let me know what any of you think down in the comments. And I will see you next time.